4 cards. Spirit, please. Concentrate on the cards. Pick a number between 1 and 4. We'll wait till I lay the cards and see where your eye is drawn. So, 4 cards in that order. Spirit, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Concentrate on the cards. Which one is it going to be? Card 1. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost secrets, or selves to each other, should I say, but it's Freudian slips, so Spirit usually say what they mean. Your bond deepens. It can be, even when you've been together a very long time, there are things that you don't know about each other, that you never really took notice of or bothered to get to know. Especially with lockdown, we found out a lot of different things that we never knew about people. So it's time to get to know someone better. Good or bad, it's not always the good things that you find out. Sometimes there's things you don't want to find out. Plan. Somebody's got a dream that you never knew about. A wish. So, this is that story that we had. I don't know who had it. Somebody had it. It might have been in the past, present and future read. But there's someone from the past returning. And you have been their dream for a very long time. And you're not even aware of it, I don't think. Or it could be that you find out somebody's got children. It's something to do with childhood and children, but it's positive. And it's growing. So that's good. Happiness. There is, however, a male enemy. Perhaps someone you've met from your past, especially if you're a male, has an ex who is determined to cause misery. Those born 1965, plus or minus 12, February to February, may be involved. So watch out for that. Making it impossible for you to have a reunion. Perhaps stuck in a lockdown situation, so unable to meet up. But there is definitely a wish there to reignite an old passion. Timing's a bit out, but otherwise meant to be, I think. Yeah. Build it and they will come. Building bricks for a new future. So it'll be up to you. Number 28 is mentioned. Yeah, this Friday I think is going to be important. They've mentioned it to me more than once. So Samhain, Something has spooked you, perhaps on a subconscious level. Doing in a journey to find protective ancestors that will help you interpret your fears. There's a mystery here. Yes, there is this enemy. And it's deepening. So you need to get to know somebody a bit better before you take that plunge. You have the wisdom of your ancestors. What is it that Spirit's trying to tell you? So look for signs from Spirit. Could be songs on the radio, random coincidences, messages from animal totems, insects, birds and animals. What I would say is what Spirit always says: watch how they treat others, those that have no bearing on the life, that they may never see again. If they don't treat them with kindness, that is how they will treat you eventually. So just be very aware of how they treat cashiers, taxi drivers, people like that. See how they talk to people that have no bearing on their life and can do nothing for them. I would not say that if it wasn't for the enemy. So it could be an external enemy and nothing to do with the actual situation. But I would just because you're getting to know somebody, if you're in the early stages especially, just watch and observe how they treat people. Card 2. Keep an open mind. You might be a little short, bald-headed bloke instead of looking like, I don't know, Keanu Reeves. But your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectation. You want somebody that can make you laugh, basically. If nothing else, they need to make you laugh. So don't prejudge people. It may be that it's somebody that's rubbed you up the wrong way in the past. But keep an open mind. Your soulmate may be totally different from what you expect. Yes, secrets. Unhealthy relationships. This suggests to me that they're in an unhealthy relationship and divine timing is a bit off. So they're still trying to come out of this relationship so that they can be with you. Somebody needs to make a choice. You have to be very careful what goes in your mouth as in diet and medication, and what comes out your mouth as in words written or spoken. Could be a Gemini. Hands, arms, shoulders, may have tattoos. Communication to the siblings, so it could be a random communication or through a sibling that you meet. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past date for your diary and address should be avoided because that's the unhealthy situation. And those born on the 6th or the 24th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way, because this is a toxic situation. So it says to me it's a third party. Could be a Capricorn, Gemini involved. The 15 is negative energy. It doesn't mean that if there's a person born on the 2nd or 29th that they're a bad person. It just means that there is some negativity around that person. It may be an unhealthy relationship. But there will be a choice. And it's usually between two people. Yeah, you may lose a friend over this, because it could be something to do with a friend, because there's a female that's very upset about it when she hears the news. So be prepared. Or you may hear some news that upsets you, but you haven't got to judge on what you hear, because it seems like somebody's trying to stir trouble here. I don't know who it is, but don't take everything you read as gospel. Don't assume, ask. What you see as steps backwards are actually steps around and up. You will get there, but it's just, this is going to be a longer story than this. So just keep an open mind and go with the flow. Don't try and go too fast, because it looks like somebody's got an issue they've got to settle first. Oh, look at that. Card 3, Divine Timing. It is worth waiting for. And you may have been waiting a very long time for this, but you may have to wait even longer. Sometimes the timelines are just not together. Sometimes you're like ships passing, and when one's single, the other one isn't. You may not even have met each other yet. Somebody may have to come out of a relationship before they can even meet you. Your soul contracts are always made before you're born, so it will be worth waiting for. Yeah, third party, or problems with the heart, minor surgery. It's separations and partings, found in life rather disagreeable. But this needed to happen for your soul to grow. You needed to learn a lesson through a past relationship before you can enter this one. So patience, and if you're going through a growth spurt at the minute of your soul, it will be hard. It's never easy, but know that happiness, social gaiety and abundance is coming your way. Those born on the 3rd or the 30th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Could be a third party. You may become a third party without even realising it. But if so, you'll just have to be patient, I'm afraid. Somebody is definitely juggling, because at the bottom of the deck I've got two of Pentacles. So, but I think that could be their partner, mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of the children. It also has a curious connection with November the 11th. So that may be important for some. And the military. Yep. Again, don't think you're taking steps backward, because you're not. It's just that you're going around and up. So it will take longer than it would normally. It's not going to be a straight road, this one. Might be somebody that you've already been entangled with in the past, and they cause you a lot of heartache. Yeah, could be somebody that you've been married to. But you have to have faith, because things are about to change, and change for the better. There will be a run of good luck. Fortune favours the brave. Have faith, especially if it's a marriage. Yeah, the Divine Masculine. I believe this is somebody that's been unfaithful to you in the past. people can change. It doesn't look like you want to reach out to this person. Well, you do, that's not true. You've been waiting a long time, hoping and praying that this would happen. But you've forgotten how to reach out and ask for help. Now's the time to do so. This is about a very virile man, a man of leadership, protection. You are under the protection of this man, but you need to speak up for an injustice. Or he does. Card 4, retreat. This may be to do with the lockdown. You'll either be retreating alone or with someone else. You need to disconnect from the world, turn off the mobiles, turn off the laptops, forget about your tablets and actually speak to each other. Take no action whatsoever. There has been a very severe disappointment. I think you'll be retreating alone. You played your part in this disappointment. You're not to blame, I'm not saying that, but you did play your part in it. And you've been dwelling on it far too long now. Don't wallow in the emotion. Don't look back at the past. Just look forward to the future. Come to the proverbial bridge, it's time to cross it. You're at a fork in the road now. You've overcome your enemies, a male enemy, those born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February. That somebody may be released from prison. So, yeah, this may be somebody who wants to get back in touch, but you've already slayed this dragon. Don't go back to that, whatever. No, there's no going back. If somebody, especially if somebody's in prison, don't go back. But it's more about you releasing yourself from a mental prison. But yeah, don't get involved with anybody who's been in prison, criminal laws. Because they may be seeking revenge. Retreat from this. Yeah, you have to raise things to the ground and begin again. Forget about the past altogether. Do not go back to the past. 46. The phoenix will rise from the ashes, but not if you go backwards. Master number 33 is about abundance. I also get from Spirit with this one always. Ireland and Guinness. You may know what that means, I don't. So, it is reversed. This symbolises the acknowledgement of great deeds, setting fine examples and encouraging excellence in others. You may be feeling though that your own song is not being heard and that you need more recognition. Don't be afraid to sing out and ask for it. But you must praise others if you expect praise yourself. So don't just expect others to praise you and you'll be talking to them like that. You may be lacking praise not doing your best, and seeking admiration, attention seeking. You have to give praise freely to receive it. And you have to start pursuing your own personal excellence. Nothing to do with the past. You have to look to your own future, because that is not a good situation. Thanks for listening.